That's me. Okay, so I want to do 40b in 3.1, which says I have h of t is 80t minus 16t squared. Okay, that's the height of a ball. Cool. I'm supposed to solve h of t, h of t is 80 for part B here. And then probably interpret this. Okay. So how do you solve h of t is 80?
Well,
Set the whole thing at 8.
yep.
Yeah, set the whole thing equal to 8. So take your h, turn it into the formula, get this guy. Next.
Well,
Move 80 over to.
the other
Put
side
them
so
all on the
all
same
equals
side.
0. I'm solving.
Move 80 over to the other side, so you get 80t minus 16t squared minus 80 is 0.
Yeah.
Okay, then what?
You can factor out a negative 16.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you could like cram all this in the quadratic formula, right? Like that would be an option.
Yeah.
That would be a messy, messy thing.
Yeah.
So instead of cramming all this in the quadratic formula, I would first slash everything you can that's common here. So I would multiply everything by 1 over 16. Yeah? Get 5t minus
1 t squared. T squared.
minus t squared
Minus 5.
minus 5 is 0.
Just because, just can you make it negative t squared plus 5t minus 5 just to make it look like a standard equation?
Oh, that's a great idea. Cool. So rearrange to negative t squared plus 5t minus 5 is 0.
Yeah.
Just to like put it in the usual form.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good reflex to have actually. If you guys have got that reflex, it's going to help.
Can't you make the negative 5 positive?
Multiply it all by negative.
This guy?
Yeah.
Sure. How are you going to do that?
Taking the negative 1 that's in front of t and multiply it by negative 5.
Okay, yeah, so slap this whole thing through the negative 1. So if you multiply the whole thing through by negative 1, then you're at t squared minus 5t plus 5 equals 0.
Yeah. No, there's something that looks nice. So.
Okay, so now we've like massaged this thing into a reasonable form. Then what?
Plug it in. You think about your 3 tactics or the first one, can you complete the square?
Yeah, so can you complete the square easily?
Half of negative 5 is not fun.
Half of negative 5 is not fun. Okay, next. Factor.
B squared minus 4 is 3 over 2.
Okay, so you might think like, can I find two numbers that multiply to 5 and add to 5?
No.
Probably not. Okay, next thing. Quadratic formula. So t is
Negative 5.
Yeah.
negative stuff plus or minus the square root of stuff squared minus 4 thing all over 2 thing.
Yeah. It's true.
I have found that it helps to write out the form and then plug the bits in,
Yes.
as opposed to trying to remember what everything is as you go. So in here, what do I want?
Negative
5.
I want a b, right, which is negative 5.
5.
And in here, I want a
Negative 5.
b, which is also negative 5. And in here, I want a 1 and a 5 here. How about down here? 1? Cool. Right. So I got 5 plus or minus
Square root of 25
the square root of 25.
minus 20.
Weird.
5.
5? Oh, that's why it wasn't factoring, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what do you got on the bottom? 2. Okay.
Now,
5.
yeah, so 5 times and then this square root of. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit there while you're ahead. If you really need this for something, like
To get your
to get the interpretation, right?
Mhm.
How do you get an approximation for this?
We approximate square root of 5 and set it over 2.
Yeah.
Calculate.
Yeah, exactly.
Calculator. Use a calculator. So, can somebody give me the two roots here?
1.38196.
1.38 or
3.62.
3.62? Okay. So t is approximately 1.38 or t is approximately 3.62. Now for interpretation.
Well, I don't know.
Is that the question?
Yeah.
Okay, so once you've found these, what do they mean? You threw a ball, right? Ball.
The height of the ball is 80 at times where you solve for t.
Yeah, so you have a ball that looks like this. There's here and there, right?
80 is not the vertex.
Oh, yeah. These are the intercepts, right? But I'm talking about, I took this thing and I set it equal to 80, right?
Yeah.
That was the height.
Mhm.
So that's me wondering, when does this thing hit 80 whatever units I'm in? In this case, I think that's feet. Ball feet.
Yeah.
Feet in seconds. So this guy happens at 1.38 seconds, and this guy happens at 3.62 seconds. Right?
Cool.
So if you wanted a good interpretation, you would say something like, the ball goes up past 80 feet at time at about 1.38 seconds, and falls down past 80 feet at 3.62 seconds.
5 seconds interval time.
You guys see that? Cool. Questions, deals? So another thing you might ask is the x-intercepts, right? So what should those be in terms of your ball?
In terms of time, or in terms of the ball's height will be 0.
Yeah, that's when the ball's height is 0. What does it mean when the ball's height is 0?
But it hasn't been done or it's finished.
Yeah. That means it hit the ground,
Yeah.
right? That's either when it was launched or when it came back down. Cool?
Yeah.
Question, things? Okay, cool.